Good morning and what is up, guys? This is Jeremy Shaler and it is Wednesday, August 17th. A nice warm 92 degrees outside of here in Las Vegas already. Hey, reason I am doing this recording is to not just announce but actually kind of share some research that I've done that backs up what I'm doing right now. So you guys can see right here on the screen, this is the backside of my beloved Lexus IS 250. The beautiful sunset in the background there. Now, I've decided I am going to give a killer deal on my car so that I can get a killer deal down the road on some other ventures that I am handling right now, or going after right now. So I've got a motorcycle and some other modes of transportation that I can do before I upgrade to my next Lexus. So here's what I'm going to share with you guys. A couple different sites, pretty big major sites that are nationwide sites. One of them, we're just going to be looking at the Vegas area, or whatever shows up with how they work that. That'll be on Craigslist. And then, alright, so we've got the local, and I might click around and show another few popular areas from Craigslist. And then we have CarMax, which basically this day and age, ladies and gentlemen, is like the Walmart of cars. So what I mean by that is obviously they are one of the biggest nationwide dealers, and they handle everything universally. So they do a lot of their purchasing and reselling and whatnot, so it's a good resource to see what things are selling for, and specifically Lexuses around mine. This is a Lexus IS 2007 and it's fully loaded. I mean, we're talking full navigation screen, backup camera. You have air-conditioned seats for the summer, heated seats for the winter, full power seats, both passenger side, driver side, climate control, dual climate control, so your passengers can stay nice and cool. You've got the climate control, or the control for the air conditioning for the back passengers. You've got side air curtain airbags, including all the normal ones that come in cars these days, plus like knee airbags. Basically turns into a bubble car if you're ever in an accident, so super duper safe. It's got the power behind the gas pedal. It's a V6, 206 horsepower, and you're not going to be complaining about how fast you can get in and or around in this puppy. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the comparable cars to mine here. And here we go. We're going to let's go ahead and look at the Las Vegas Craigslist and associated areas here. So what we're looking at here is just a list when they've been posted, what they are. So we're not even really going to look at some of these because some of these don't really apply. The filter didn't work so fantastic right here. But my IS, the year that I'm at is going to be ranging in the 20s. And so whatever we see around here like this one is not valid to what we're looking at, okay? So we're going to specifically be pointing out the IS 250. So we've got this one right here, 2008 Lexus IS 250. It's 1 year newer than mine, and we've got 25,980. We've got, looking down here, we've got another IS 250 right here. This is a lot newer one, so you can see what they're offering on 2010. A few years newer than mine is almost 34,000. Okay. Scrolling down again, you guys can kind of see or look ahead of me here. I'm just going to point out a couple that pop out on this. We've got 08, 08, 07. That's an ES though. ISs are actually a bit more popular, but you can see what those are asking for right there. And GX. So you guys get the idea here. Here we go, 2008 Lexus IS 250. This is 25K. And Let's see. Let's find one good one here that matches up closest. What I'm looking here. All right, 2007 Lexus IS 250 four-door sedan, all-wheel drive. Okay. Let's actually look at this one here because mine's not all-wheel drive. It's rear-wheel drive, by the way, which is lots of fun for anybody who's ever driven a rear-wheel drive. It also has traction control. Traction control so you can actually not worry about spinning out your tires. A lot of really cool settings. It's an amazingly smart car with how it keeps its traction for you. However, there are some fun ways that you can disengage that quite easily right through the very functions that are built into the car for those of us who actually like to have a little bit of fun doing what cars are meant to do with the power this car has with rear-wheel drive. So from time to time I do that. But alright, so here we go. This is actually a pretty good example. Looks very much like mine. Silver. Looks like they've got some aftermarket ugly rims on here. I'm not a big fan of throwing. Well, it's not my style. Maybe somebody else like this, but mine's got the stock rims. Again, I'll show a couple pictures of mine after we go through this here. I actually have a Craigslist ad listed. So pretty good example. Let's see what we have here on this. They don't have very many pictures, but as you guys can see, I'm going to zoom in right here. You guys take a look. Right here, this is where your components, your stereo components are obviously, but mine has the navigation. So you can tell on this one, this is just the base components. There's no navigation system because it's one solid screen, and it's actually a touch screen navigation screen right through this with a 6 CD disc changer. So you can see this doesn't have it. So this is actually an 07. That's a base model. This might actually even be non-power seats. I'm not sure. I haven't sat in one of those before. But again, I'll share some pictures on mine. And again, so that gives you an idea. They're asking 23,777. That's an interesting number. I like the 777 on there. Basically 24 G's. Okay. And mileage a little less than mine. But again, you've got your base model of this. This is not going to have the air-conditioned seats, heated seats, not going to have all the other bells and whistles that come along basically with the navigation system. My car actually has the backup camera that goes into tied into that touchscreen navigation, so it's a really cool, fun feature, very functional feature. So there's that, okay? So you guys can see an idea, and as I browse down through this, you can kind of see the numbers that are being tossed up around here. We should, let's see, we got a couple other ones. See, this one's probably, again, really nothing there. These guys are asking 22. So not a lot listed on that. Interesting. So apparently we're supposed to figure that all out. Funny. So that, by the way, I'm asking $21,995, which is $4 less than that one, which they're too scared to share anything about the car about. So anyhow, all right, let's click over here to, let's go into CarMax. Okay, so now we are looking in CarMax. It actually looks a lot more aesthetically pleasing. Big numbers off here to the side, so you can see some prices. Again, looking for something around a 2007 Lexus IS 250 and fully loaded. These seem to be a little bit harder to find, I've noticed. Again, the fully loaded ones with nav. So again, here's one, the Premier Package Navigation System. Pretty comparable to mine if, again, this has this stuff right here listed. It's 1 year newer, and let's see here. This must be the mileage. Okay, so again, it's about half the mileage of what mine is exactly, and they want 28 for it. Okay, it's in LA, so we got West Coast right there. Looking down, we got here we go, 2007 Lexus IS 250. Again, this is I've got 74. A little over 70,000 miles on my car. They're all highway. About 90% of that's highway mileage because I don't do the crazy driving around inside the city limits. Really, I like to take freeways around the spots. Even though it takes longer, it's a lot easier in the car and a lot more fun than sitting at lights all the time, right, guys? So All right, we have this one right here, 26,000. This is actually a really good example of one they have here in Henderson, down the street from where I live. This looks exactly like my car. This is my car right here, basically, guys. Minus maybe some interior. So let's take a look at this. So you have 26,000, no haggle. Again, CarMax does not mess around with their prices. You can't walk in and say, yeah, I'm going to pay less for this. They're just like, this is what it is, and that's what you're going to buy it for. You can go next door. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll browse down, actually. CarMax actually does a really good job with, well, actually, no, eBay is what I was thinking does a really good job showing pictures down here. So let's take a look here. I want to show, well, this is pretty much my car, so we can see this. I'm going to enlarge this. There we go. Yeah, that's my car, ladies and gentlemen, except for mine has tinted windows. So take a quick breeze through this. Yeah, that's a nice blurry picture of tires. They're at the same tires, the Potenzas. Yeah, Shiloh in the background having a dream. Shiloh, the crazy big beagle. In his dreams he howls and sometimes barks. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's pretty funny. Okay, so anyhow, let's just breeze through these pictures here before everybody gets totally bored. All right, so perfect. So we can see right here it says the nav. So they should do a closer picture. There's the gauge assembly. Here's the nav. Touchscreen navigation. All your components around this, your climate control over here, your map you set up on this, and again, every time you start the car, you have to just agree to that for safety and all that good jazz. 6 CD disc changer. And this is cool because I actually don't need to show any pictures of my car. Anybody interested, I can obviously show pictures of my car, but these things are really mirror images of each other. The only thing that's really different is you're looking at some mileage on the cars and the difference. So, looking through. Thank you, CarMax. Yeah, nice angles, luxury, center console. We do have 2 keys in it. You can see one key that's sitting in there. It's a touch. It's a button startup, electronic button startup, which uses radio. So right here you can see the button. You don't even put any keys in. For those of you who haven't experienced that, it's pretty interesting. Yeah. And again, the only other difference, my car has the chairs are light. They're a light gray. So I've got a silver exterior and then light gray seats. So it's a nice contrast in color between your dash and your floors to that. I'm not a big fan of the black seats. But yeah, so mine's got the tan leather seats. Breezing through. We've got a lot of pictures of that section. That is the engine compartment. That one actually looks a little dirty. Surprised they didn't polish that off. Mine looks cleaner than that. Okay, so there's the pictures of the car again, guys. That's my car right there, pretty much down to the T. With it looks like, except for mine's got I've got the sport hole or the netting in the back, which is a little small thing, but anyhow, I'll leave that in there. All right, so that's that. Okay, they're asking $26K, no haggle. Okay, that's a no haggle price, my friends. Okay, and again, I'll be honest. Let's see, what did they say the mileage on this is? Where is the mileage on this thing? I don't know where they put that. Where is the mileage? Okay, 38K right there in front of me. So 38K. Mine has just over 70. Yes, it has more mileage on that. Whoop-de-dee-doo. Let's be honest here. I've talked to the Lexus dealership, and after a car goes over 60,000, it is considered out of the picture for the certified pre-owned or something of that sort. My car actually has an extended warranty on it. I may or may not transfer that to somebody. It's worth some money to me. However, we'll see what happens with that. If I take it off of that, then we'll see what happens. So I haven't had to use it one bit since I've had the car. But anyhow, it's worth about 2 G's on my car. So we see that. We'll do one more quick browse through here so you guys can just see these numbers that are coming up over here, okay? This is an older one. Probably not fully loaded. Yep, manual transmission even. I didn't even know they made those. So there you have it. I mean, look at the numbers over here off to the side, guys, okay? So the long and the short of it is basically I'm offering a killer deal. I'm not even gonna let this last, because if I don't get rid of the car very quickly, which is why I'm doing this, the deal is what I'm offering. What it is because I'm generating cash very quickly, so that I can take care of some other business ventures. So 24 hours to 48 hours really is my offer on this. Is going to be $21,009. Okay, $21,009 on my car. So it's virtually that car. Whoever wants to message me or be serious about this can contact me at 561-6094. It's an area code 702. I'll accept a minimum down of $3K. Again, my car is under a bank loan. My bank loan is easily taken care of between your bank and my bank. So the difference, again, that I owe versus what the car is worth is quite significant right now in my favor. So again, this is how I'm able to do this. Pass those savings on to you. You guys can see if you love the car, take the car, and with a great deal. If you're one of the people who likes to make some money, then take the car for the deal and take your sweet time, putting it back on eBay or Craigslist or whatever you're going to do, and make $1,000 off of it or something. It's not going to take that long for you. Okay? If time is a luxury for you, you can make some cash and have some fun with it. All right? So anyhow, serious inquiries, email me, Jeremy@theelitepercent.com. Again, Jeremy@theelitepercent.com, and or call or text me 702-561-6094. And appreciate your guys' time. Talk soon.